Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well. My name is Ohak Cade. I'm the composer for the symphonic metal project Valcata, and today we're going to be looking at False News Travel Fast by Sonata Arctica from the album Silence, released in 2001. This was a request by my patron, Scones. Thank you, Scones. It just so happens that I'm a big fan of Sonata Arctica, but I'm not too familiar with this song. I know I have heard it at one point because I have heard the full album Silence a while back, but I cannot remember how this song goes. I really don't know anything about it. So this is pretty much going to be a fresh reaction, although it is possible that once I hear it, something will click in my brain. I also want to congratulate the band on their new album release, Clear Cold Beyond, which came out today, that I'm really excited to hear. I've heard very good things. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to get to do a full album reaction on the channel, but I am going to listen to it over the next couple of days, and I'm seriously considering doing a video review. So if you guys are interested in my thoughts on the new album, be sure to like, comment, let me know. Depending on how well this video does, we'll decide on if I do that album reaction. So please, you Sonata fans, please reach out and make yourselves known. So let's get into this song, False News Travel Fast. We are also going to do a lyrical analysis after we've heard the song, so be sure to stay tuned for that. Let's get to it. Great keyboard intro. Very fantastical, very magical. Okay, so I'll just stop it right there. Yeah, this is, quintessential early Sonata, a very immediate, fast-paced, old school power metal vibes, very fast and furious, very crisp production, excellent reverb and everything. It's such a huge sound. Their writing, it has this distinct melancholy to it, compared to a lot of power metal that I've listened to, and that is something that really draws me back to them. There's like this subtle sadness to the songwriting. A lot of the melodies they sort of lack resolution and stuff, like that melody. Na, 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 na. It's sort of a very haunting melody. It doesn't have that sing-along quality to it. And even though a lot of their songs, you can sing along to them, sometimes they do have these very interesting, haunting, soft melodies that are just very beautiful to listen to. And they create this, I guess, a bittersweet, sad vibe that really always draws me back to their music. I always find it very compelling. And just the musicianship and Tommy's voice at this point just sounds amazing. Sorry, not Tommy. Tony Kako, right? I get mixed up with Tommy Karavik from Camelot. Sorry about that. Double bass. So nice development in the melody there in the pre-chorus when he goes up really high. Love that. Yeah, the double bass coming in and that development in the melody is really awesome. It really just shows that we're going places. That's a beautiful motif there, how the guitar solo is mimicking the melody in the chorus. It makes the song feel very cohesive and intentional. You know, we love shreddy guitar solos, and there's a charm to that kind of solo. But it's always nice when the instruments reflect the vocals and vice versa. What a transition. Here we have the shredding solos, you know, because we needed a taste of that. We had the simple guitar melody, and now we have the shredding melody. It's just a very nice progression. That transition where we stopped for a second to focus on the simple riffing, a little bit of like a smack in the face, like wake up, gives you a chance to just focus on one thing for a couple of seconds. And I also like how the main keyboard hook had a chance to shine there. There's a little bit of funkiness to it, even like that. It's a very funky. It's a nice switch up from the like relentless rhythm of the rest of the song. So I'm really into this section here. And let's go back a little bit just to break into that guitar solo again. That's a really cool riff too, because it's kind of chromatic. Na, na. It's just a nice little bit of spice there. Chromatic is when you just go down by semitones rather than full tones, and it just makes it sound a little bit more dissonant. That's the only way I can describe it really, but it gives it a sort of sinister air, very metal. Lots of dynamics going on right now. I love how that keyboard solo was, there was a bit of shredding in it, but there was also some melody to keep your ear interested. This section here, it is switching between very open chords and very like fast riffing combined with the double bass, nice and intense. But then you have Tony's vocals on top of it, giving this almost a counterpoint melody to it all. Just a beautiful composition. That was like the song sort of almost enters a major mode there, like a more uplifting, happy quality as opposed to the melancholy side of things. I'm pretty sure that part sounded a little bit more happy than earlier in the song, but I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. Let's just go back again. Lovely key changes. Love this part. This part is intense. Great harmonies. Damn. I love how we're holding this chord, you know? Okay, that song was sick. Yeah, that was awesome. I liked that little guitar melody there towards the end. Just very cool, lots of really cool ideas, and I just love how the song kept moving into slightly different places. This is one of their longer ones, I think, maybe for their early stuff. I sort of remember their early stuff being a little bit more short and to the point than this song, but I love how this song gave itself room to breathe. And it's interesting because it actually reminds me more of their like more proggy stuff on later albums like Unia or The Days of Grace, where we are sort of shifting a little bit into a slightly different sound moment to moment, but it all still sounds very cohesive and together and like one piece. So I don't know why I haven't given this song more attention before, but I really enjoyed this. A really fun composition. You can tell that they had a lot of fire in their hearts when they wrote this. And I will be really interested, having heard this, to see how the new album sounds, because a lot of the press that I've been seeing about the new album is that they really wanted to return to this sound somewhat, which is cool. Now, I'm a fan of all of their sounds. I love their later proggy stuff, and I love this more like relentless power metal style. It's all good to me. I'm a big fan of their songwriting, so this was a really sweet and pleasant listen. So thank you again, Scones. Let's check out the lyrics and see what's going on here. I look out the window, I see the sun and the sky for now. It is not for me. Stories of old times, black book of lies, with no reason or rhymes, no reason nor rhymes, no secrets, no disguise. Color the jealousy that hangs over thee. Why don't you believe? You still do not know me. Okay, I'm getting a theme of lies. I'm getting a theme of jealousy. I mean, the song is called False News Travel Fast. Now, I'm wondering if that's a slight translation error or something. You know, proper grammar, I believe, would be false news travels fast. False news travel fast. I'm not sure if that has something to do with it, but yeah, it could be just about misinformation, slander, lies, that type of thing. Maybe there's someone in the narrator's life that covets their success, talks a ton of nonsense about them. That's sort of what I'm getting so far, but let's see what the chorus says. Books of true tales, mirrors of tragedy, remorseful and pale, as always, these news travel fast. Okay, so the chorus actually is giving me the impression that the song is about how a lot of tales about life and a lot of traditional stories about life are positive. They're like, oh, it's all going to work out. You know, the sun is shining. But the narrator here is saying it's not for me, but the books of the true tales are mirrors of tragedy, remorseful and pale, as always. Like, life sucks, Um, depression is real, tragedies are real, death is real. There's all this real stuff that we have to deal with. So it's not right to just cover all of those topics with false positivity, i.e., false news. That's kind of what I'm getting so far, but let's keep going. Walking across snowfields, how can I trust in this path I leave, fading behind me, pleading not guilty? It is the nature of humankind installed in a man-child. Well, the meaning I was getting, I'm still getting that from the lines, how can I trust in this path I leave, fading behind me? Like, I'm not really leaving a legacy because I'll be forgotten kind of thing. I'm not sure what the man-child thing is about. Then it goes, life can do it in many ways, toss dirt on your face, but I am your man, and for you, I do all I can. Interesting bit of romance there. It's saying, even though life does toss dirt on my face or your face, I'm your man, and for you, I'll do all I can. So let's stick together and weather the storm. Post-chorus. Standing on the station, watching your train slowly disappear, I'm only a shell of a man. I thought you knew who I am. So this love is now leaving him. But go ahead and blame the fool. You have beliefs that aren't true. I have not lived the life you read from. The plot thickens. So now he's calling his ex-lover the liar, I think, or he's saying, you expected too much of me. You didn't really know who I was. You read all these tales about maybe Prince Charmings, and that's kind of not who I am. I have not lived a life you read from. Then there's the bridge. Why do you keep me in agony? The book of true tales, I'm just doing this because that's what it's literally written down. How can you hate and keep me in this agony? The mirror of tragedy. I haven't lied, I haven't cheated. The book of true tales. What do you think? What do you see when you look in the mirror of tragedy? Yeah, just kind of continuing the disagreement with the ex-lover there. And I'm still your man, and for you, I do all I can. The last chorus goes, the books of true tales, mirrors of tragedy, my life is no game, it's a real shame, the false news travel fast. Yeah, so I think that the title was a mistranslation, sort of a slip in grammar there, because I'm seeing some grammatical errors throughout the lyrics, which is fine. Yeah, I do think that later, I think Tony writes all the lyrics too. I think his later lyrics were much better, obviously, after his English improved a bit. But I remember reading the later lyrics, and even though these lyrics for this song are quite cool and poetic, I think that the metaphors and the way things are phrased, like the similes and all that stuff, are much more well integrated in their later material than in these early tracks. I can't really get a solid meaning from the song. It does seem to be about how this person really views life as not a happy place as other people, and that has affected their relationship, and they wish that their lover could see the sad side so that they could connect with them better and get more support from them, but the other person is this like happy person, God forbid, who is just not right for this narrator. They cannot relate to their sadness. They can't be there to support them, to really acknowledge the dark and brutal ways of the world. Yeah, it's definitely an interesting meaning. Again, I do think that their later lyrics are written a little bit better, but I do think that the meaning reflects the overall atmosphere of the song, the melancholy and the overall emotion that I get from the music. So yeah, that's about it from me for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to check out my own music, the link is in the description to my band Falcata. And again, let me know if you'd like me to review their new album, Clear Coal Beyond. You can also influence the content on the channel by becoming a patron or submit a special request. The links for those are in the description too. Otherwise, please like, subscribe, leave a comment, hit the notification bell, and that's about it. Thank you so much and take care.